Wonderful Thanksgiving break. I wanted to review a few things and talk a little bit about what we need to see from you guys as we move forward with our remote instruction. So the first thing I want to talk about is how we're going to track your daily attendance. So what you're going to do is, or what you're going to need to do is, you'll remember, if I'm looking at my screen here, if you're on a phone, it looks exactly the same. I have all of my channels here. This is the week of December 1st. So that's going to be the channel that I work in this week. And you'll see that we actually already have the rest of December's channels already set up. So in order to know that you guys are kind of following along and participating in everything we're doing, we need you to look in those channels. And when I look in this channel, you'll see there are two posts. One has a post from Mrs. Seville, who for my period 5-6 is my co-teacher for periods 2 and 8-9. So, but we're all doing the same thing. But this is a post from today that she posted, and it gives you kind of some directions so you can understand what's going on. What we need you to do is react to that post. So if I'm on a phone, I'm going to tap right up in the upper right-hand corner. If I'm on a computer, same thing. I'm just going to kind of bring that cursor up there, and we need you to react some way, shape, or form. I have a senior who enjoys making angry faces every time I put an assignment up. But that reaction tells us that, one, you're present, and two, you've read and understood what the directions are. If you don't understand them, that's what this reply function is for. You can reply and post your question there, and we can answer you. Okay, so that's how we're going to be tracking attendance for you. Second thing is, we're going to hopefully have 2-3 days a week where we do live meetings. You'll see under the assignment today, I had a live meeting. So when an assignment is posted, we're going to hit reply to that and start a live meeting. And sometimes we'll record it, sometimes we won't. If it's recorded, it'll stay right there. If not, you'll just see that one was posted there. Our live meetings are going to be at the same time as our regularly scheduled class time. If you have questions, please hop on. We like to talk to you guys one-to-one or in small groups. You can also post questions in these replies as well. And hopefully we'll see a lot of you when we have our live meetings. Okay. A few like paperwork kind of stuff. Remember that you can organize these. You can hide the ones, the channels that you no longer use. If you're on a phone, when you look at those three dots, you'll see more options, and that should bring up the option to hide a channel so you don't have to scroll through all of them. Since you're home, now's a good time to go through and collapse or hide all the ones that you don't use regularly or that you feel that you're done with. There's also a way to manage your notifications so you can get an actual notification that will tell you something's been posted. You'll also notice that that channel is a dark bolded letters. That means that somebody has posted in there recently. So that's another way to look for notifications. Okay? A quick refresher for submitting late work. I have taken the form and put it in this new channel, Forms and Other Resources. If I go there, you'll see right now there are two forms that we reference regularly. The first is the independent reading exit slip, so that's there for you to find quickly. Then we have the late work submission. If you are turning in work that is past the day it was due, which I totally encourage, Mrs. Seville totally encourages, you must submit a late form submission or a late work submission form for every assignment that you're turning in late. I check it, Mrs. Seville checks it, usually Friday mornings. If you do not submit this form, we do not know to look for the work. So you need to make sure that you fill that out, again, for every assignment you're turning in late. And you'll notice that we would like the work within 2 weeks of the original due date. Okay? And, okay, the last thing I want to talk about is the chat function. If I go to the chat function, for those of you on a phone, that chat function's at the bottom. You'll notice that we have class chat set up, and I send something hopefully every morning. I'm going to do that to remind you what we're doing today. Feel free to post questions there as well. We have multiple ways to get in touch with each other, so feel free to engage with us so we know that you're breathing and you're doing well. And hopefully we will see you guys in one of our live meetings, or we'll hear from you via chat. We're looking forward to it. We miss you, and we want you to challenge yourselves and get better.